First of all, I'd like to offer my own congratulations to the group of 68. And whenever I think of you, I think of August and September of 1967, when you arrived in Tingsboro as postulants from all parts of the country, from all sorts of backgrounds. And I remember saying to myself at the time, these are truly the children of Vatican II. You were entering religious life at a time when the church, the world, our society, everything was up for grabs. There was so many changes going on, so much upheaval, so much questioning, and you entered religious life at this turbulent time. Formation programs all over the country were closing down so that religious communities could reevaluate what does formation look like, what is it supposed to be. And in a certain way, in your innocence, you had no idea what was being let go of, and we didn't have any idea what we were going to be entering and doing. And there's a wonderful little story that happened when you were postulants that I have always kept in memory. A local movie theater owner in Lawrence invited us to a free showing of Dr. Zhivago, the movie. So all the religious in Lowell and in Lawrence were invited to see this, and I thought this was a great idea. So we had a bus taking us there, and I invited the senior brothers, several of them, to come and see the movie with us. When the film was over, I remember the novices came out, we were all kind of excited about the film because it was so good, but some of the senior brothers were not as happy and thought that we shouldn't have seen the film. It was too risque, there was a lot of kissing going on, and what would the novice think about this? So I was a little disturbed, and when I came back to the house, I thought, I'll sit down and have supper with the senior brothers and maybe try to win back a few brownie points. So I went into the dining room, and to their credit, they were talking about me. The jeune maître, the young master, and what was he doing to formation. And while I was trying to defend myself, little brother Abelis at the end of the table, Abelis was, I think at the time, 93 or 94, very rarely spoke because he had a very weak voice. And whenever he did want to say something, he'd kind of clear his throat and go, and whenever he would do that, everyone would stop talking and we would wait for the pontifical announcement. And he said something like this, I don't have the exact words, but he said, old times, old ways, new times, new ways, but still good Marist brothers. Well, that sort of ended that conversation, and I wanted to go over and kiss him on the forehead, but I thought that wouldn't have helped our cause. And I think those senior brothers today would look with joy at what you have done, would probably have said to you today, well done. When you look back at your careers as teachers, as administrators, as youth ministers, as province leadership people, as community leadership, you have done well. And I think it had a lot to do with your ability to adapt, to change, to be open to the new, also because you were grounded in Christ and making your lives solid in Christ, and also because you had the gift of laughter. There's one thing I remember about your group is that there was always laughter there, and I personally had a lot to laugh about with you as a group. So again, I want to congratulate you, I want to thank you, and especially I want to thank you for your kindnesses to me and for taking me along for the ride.